You go to your city council meetings. You go to your zoning meetings. And you'll know who's raising your rent. Educate yourself, because you're losing your rights. And I'm talking to the Gen Zs and the millennials now. You ain't gonna have no pension if you don't fight. You ain't gonna have Social Security or health care if you don't fight. So learn how to fight. Listen to smart people. Listen to Steve. Listen to Stacey Abrams. Listen to Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett and Maxine Waters. Listen to them.
Negro in their place. You let them know it's they fault.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, we're going to talk about the aftermath of the election. Now, even though the election is over, the fear-mongering has not stopped. And sadly, I am one who cannot wait until January gets here. Whether you're on one side or the other, it is a shame that this incessant, the sky is falling and the world's coming in continues. And it's showcased its most evil head from those from Hollywood, the ones that are most out of touch with the everyday common man. And case in point, we're going to review this interview with Stephen A. Smith with a longtime actress by the name of Jenifer Lewis, who has appeared in numerous films over the vast decades. And sadly, this woman is so out of touch, she is literally talking about the victimization of men in her own community, despite the fact that over 90% of said men actually voted for her candidate. But you don't have to believe me. Let's take a quick review of the interview with Stephen A. Smith.
All of this positivity that you ooze, particularly emanating from your experiences, how are you feeling when Kamala Harris lost the election?
Well,
I imagine you were, I was told you were a big supporter of hers.
Huge. If only to stop that thing from doing whatever he's planning to do. But I got to tell you something. I told the kids, and still I rise. We know how to fight. It's not new to us. And when I say us, I'm talking about the world. And I believed that Kamala Harris would have done that. This thing is divisive, cruel, and evil, insane, narcissistic, and he's a sociopath. But honey, we are the people. And we're not going to allow this dictatorship. I told everybody you can be scared, but we must be unafraid. Now, how do you fight? You go to your city council meetings. You go to your zoning meetings. And you'll know who's raising your rent. Educate yourself, because you're losing your rights. And I'm talking to the Gen Zs and the millennials now. You ain't gonna have no pension if you don't fight. You ain't gonna have Social Security or health care if you don't fight. So learn how to fight. Listen to smart people. Listen to Steve. Listen to Stacey Abrams. Listen to Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett and Maxine Waters. Listen to them.
Parents say, I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people? No.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
What about what they've said in terms of Black, particularly Black men and Latinos, supported him more than they have in the past. Why do you think that is, and what do you have to say to Black men and Latinos who were not in favor of supporting Kamala Harris?
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. When your favorite niece and your 13-year-old daughter is raped by your alcoholic brother or the next door neighbor, and she tries to abort that baby inside of her from a rape, you're going to regret that. They want to keep women in their place. It's so disgusting. I can't even put words to them voting for her. They didn't vote for her, didn't vote because she was a woman. They didn't care that she was smart and powerful, educated, beautiful, kind, joyful, fearless. She would have taken care of this country. She would have protected the people. She would have surrounded herself with great minds. But keeping women in their place was more important to them. And Black men, that was just shocking because, honey, he's going to give the military and the police permission to shoot you in your back.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Be no immunity. So, baby, y'all done fucked up.
Stop it. Get some help.
You took every right from your children. Once again, there will be no social security and pensions and rights. This thing has said you will never have to vote again. He's going to be in charge of the military. We have fucked up. End of story.
You don't think it was a simple situation of looking at the economy, looking at inflation, looking at crime and saying, providing and protect. And as men, that's what we want. And as a result of that, I voted for her. I wasn't voting for him. But speaking to men who felt differently, they didn't think about Roe v. Wade. They didn't think about stuff. They thought about the economy, money in their pockets, and safety in the streets.
Oh, listen.
It couldn't have been as simple as that?
First of all, do you see women breaking in people's houses?
Flashback.
Put it down.
On December 24th, 2022, officers responded to a residence in which a lady tried breaking into a man's home after a one-night stand.
Okay, hold on. Go inside for me. Can you go inside? Go inside for me, okay? And I will be back for the rest of Go inside for me. You dirty ass bitch!
Do you see women shooting each other in the streets?
Claudia Banton walked calmly out of the 77th precinct and said nothing. Police say the same way she walked calmly back to her car after shooting Delia Johnson point blank in her head. The execution-style murder was caught on surveillance video, and the motive for the killing is still unclear, even to Johnson's family, who was inside the courtroom for Banton's arraignment.
It's a hard road. It's very hard. I don't know why.
After the murder 3 months ago in Crown Heights, Banton went on the run until detectives tracked her down last week in Florida. Pix 11 News obtained this exclusive video of Banton being led through JFK Airport Thursday. She's in shackles, and sources say she hasn't said a word to detectives or showed any remorse, something Johnson's mother can't believe because her daughter and Banton were once friends.
You see somebody you had your hand in raising that took your took my baby. I just don't understand it.
Banton is known to police with at least 9 prior arrests, including for assault. She's now charged with second-degree murder and criminal possession of a weapon. In a statement, Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez said, "This was a cold-blooded execution of a woman who was a beloved mother, daughter, sister, and friend who did not deserve to have her life taken away from her. The defendant has now been apprehended, and we will seek to bring her to justice for this senseless and tragic killing." As far as how Johnson's mother feels now that Banton is behind bars,
Better than I felt in a long time. I just got to keep praying because that's all I can do. That's all I can do.
They voted because they voted for Trump because, oh, I hate saying his name. They voted for him because they hate themselves. And they see this thing as powerful, that he's going to move mountains for them and make them rich. And unfortunately, black men, they want a man. They were saying, I'm voting for the man. Well, we're going to see about that.
Right.
Well, there you have it. It's clear that this woman is nothing more than being jaded and bitter about her own reality and the reality of the election, because it was a people's vote, not one gender or the other. And sadly, she is so out of touch that she wants to blame everything, to include the violence in the streets, as being only accomplished by males. And if proof positive, that is not the case. But I want to hear from you in the comment section. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic, as well as any other topic here on Male Reality Lessons. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Smash that like button and have a good day.